Hello everyone, my name is Jacqueline Pablo Lorenzo. Today I'll be presenting one of the most famous artists, which is Michealangelo. I hope you enjoy this presentation. How did Michealangelo change the art world? Michealangelo was born in a small town located in Italy. He is born in March 6, 1975. At his young age, he showed a strong passion for art, and then in few years later in Florence, he began studying education, so he can become a teacher in Francisco de Rubion. He during his time he met so many artists, to follow his passion to create art, paint. I don't know, there's many creative art around the world. Michelangelo's sculpture David. This is the sculpture you see in the picture right here. It's one of the most famous sculpture for a long time. And then what I can see here is that Michealangelo is really creative on making this sculpture. And then I also noticed that he created the sculpture which and then he represented as strength, bravery, and the victory of intelligence. And he also mentioned this sculpture that was like similar to a Bible story, which of David and the giant that has been, behind in this sculpture. Also, every detail that he designed was really interesting that he created it, and then he made this sculpture like around probably like 17 feet tall, and it's really probably like a big sculpture in the place of it's a place in Florence that he made. It was like really big and outstanding. Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel ceiling. Michelangelo made whole different kind of arts. Michelangelo turned his ceiling to many creative arts, all different kind of paints all over the ceiling. And this is like a creation of behind the scene is a creation of Adam, shows God extending his hand to Adam, representing the gift of life. So as you can see in this picture, it's like many different arts that he made. There's like some with the guy sitting on the probably like a throne that you see. And then you see probably, yeah, I think that's Moses up there. And then there's different type of probably their Bible characters that are in that picture. But it's really interesting how he painted it. I mean, that's what I meant. He painted the whole, the wall, the ceilings, which is really impressive how he is such a good artist. So I noticed that as I searched up online, like discovered his art, he has made like probably like over like maybe like 3,000. I'm thinking maybe around 3,000 or maybe lesser. He has made really good, incredible arts. The next slide here is Michelangelo's the Pieta. Pieta? If I'm not saying it incorrectly. Um, so this picture, you can see that the person that was holding a boy with, her name is Mary, and then the one who's laying is Jesus. So I think that Michelangelo did a really good work this here, because you can see as Mary holding Jesus' body after he was crucified. And nice, you can see that this, he gave like a detail, every detail, and you can see behind it, it shows sadness and peace because of how Jesus died and crucified. Next one is Michelangelo's architectural contribution. This is a picture here. It's of a building that's located in Vatican City, which is like a big building where I'm pretty sure I know that he sketched all that image, but I'm not sure if, because I know he's the one who created it. But here was inspired by Romance style, I would say, and then it's like, it's a really good art architecture. It's a really good art. It's really impressive, and as I grow up, I wish I can, be just like him. Michelangelo's artistic styles. So this is an Michelangelo's art is remarkable due to his deep understanding of economy, allowing him to depict the human body with a great accuracy. You can see all of his work, really impressive. And then Michelangelo's legacy. So the Baroque movement started in the 17th century, which was inspired by an early artist style that focused on strong emotion, detailed design, and dramatic expression. So I think this picture is more like one of the picture he painted, which is really pretty. That I feel like there might be like a meaning behind this picture, and it's really pretty, really pretty. And then Michelangelo's reflection. Michelangelo is, as today, he is one of the most amazing artists, as he shows his skills in like art, like sculpture, painting, architecture, that really inspires probably young artists to, I think Michelangelo's encourage young artists to follow their passion if they're passionate for art, which is really impressive. In that, I think he will continue to inspire more people all over the world. Michelangelo's impact summary. Angelo changed the art world forever with his groundbreaking methods, including his detailed understanding of human anatomy and his focus on universal themes like human struggle and divine beauty. All of his famous work, like Ceiling of Sistine Chapel and the Statue of David, was really defined what excellence in art means today. Thank you guys for enjoying this presentation.